These are adorable foxes that I taught my kindergartners how to draw in just a few easy steps, and even my 5th graders were like, "When are we gonna do that?" But sorry, 5th grade, you're not doing foxes. When you're first starting out, it's gonna be best to just use pencil and paper. After you've practiced with pencil and paper, then you can move on to oil pastels or Sharpie and tempera. So we're gonna start by putting a dot in the middle of the paper. And then I tell my students to draw a really wide letter V. Then I tell them we're going to draw an ice cream cone, but we're not going to draw the line across the middle. We're just drawing the top of the ice cream cone. Next, we move on to ears, and we always draw a big ear, and then inside the big ear, we do a little ear. And you can teach them by saying to draw a rainbow. A rainbow shape is also, they can associate. And then we move on to the nose by turning that little dot into a triangle and filling it in with black. And then I tell them to draw 2 straight lines up the face for the nose. And then you're going to round around to the side of the face. I don't really like it when the foxes have the white, they go above the eyes. I've never seen a fox. Of all the pictures I researched, all the white was down below the eyes. And sorry, I made that lopsided, but this was already my second redo, and I didn't want to redo it again. All right, so ignore that lopsided sections that are going to become white. That's the white of the face. All right, now we're going to move on to eyes, and you could just have them draw a little circle for the eyes. But I had mine draw circles, and then we drew the outline, like a cat eye opening almost, around the eyes. Which it may make it too people-like, and you may not want to do that, but personal choice. Now we're going to get ready to draw the body, and where that white section ends, I have my students make a little dot, and then we're going to draw a line from the end of that rounded part. So I'm trying to even this out a little bit. From the end of that rounded part, we're going to draw a line straight down, a pretty long line, because this is going to be the arms. And we want to make them even. And then I have my students draw 3 toes on each foot. So making this just a little bit longer. And then 1, 2, 3. And then I count 1, 2, 3. And they also count along too. And then we're going to draw a rainbow from one foot to the other foot. And then we're going to draw an upside down rainbow, or the letter U, to show the white patch on the chest. And then we're going to draw a little bit of the body, because he's sitting up. Our fox is sitting up, so we want to draw a little bit of the body coming out. We want to show how the body comes between the legs, and then back up around and back to the other side of the face. Now at this point, you need to decide if you want the tail to go down in front or if you want the tail to go up in the air. A lot of students don't have room at the bottom of their paper, so they can't draw it down below. So you give them the option to draw it up on the side. You want them to draw a really big C, and then you want to keep it really fat, kind of like a big moon, and then make it get skinny as it goes back to the body. And then a little zigzag line on the end of the tail, because we want a really big bushy tail, so we want to make sure they don't draw a really skinny snake tail. We want it to be a big, thick, bushy tail. And then I have them put in a horizon line. And then we put in a few birch trees, and then they get to color it however they want. Hope this was easy for you.